Hi and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lally. Today we're coming to you from one of the 9 tourism information centers around our great state.
We're at the one in the heart of Oklahoma City at 122nd and I-35, not too far from the entrance to the Turner and Kilpatrick Turnpikes. These welcome centers, as some call them, are spread out across the state. It's a great place to stretch your legs on a road trip, grab a brochure or two about fun things to do in Oklahoma, and maybe even do a little shopping. One thing you'll find here, information on all of our state parks.
And I can tell you firsthand, there is fun to be had at the one closest to this location at Lake Thunderbird in Norman. They're teaching some young folks how to go sailing.
Looking good, Casey.
There's a certain freedom and exhilaration that comes when you're sailing, and there are metaphors from sailing that can apply to life in general. For these young people at the Lake Thunderbird Sailing Club, they learn all that and more during this particular camp every summer. But above everything else,
safety is the first thing. We teach them how to be safe on the water, and hopefully with the skills that they learn here, that they will continue in their enjoyment of the water, because we have so many great lakes in Oklahoma, that they will continue to follow the safety things that we teach them. And then they learn the thing about sailing, as opposed to somebody who turns a key and pushes a throttle, is that they have to be aware of everything that's going on around them.
This is the 25th year for the Lake Thunderbird Sailing Club. Lester Cummings was one of the people who helped get the program going.
Many times when we have a child come in, they've never been on a boat, much less a sailboat. But to see them progress from the first of the week to the last of the week, where they can rig their own boat, they can go out on this lake and sail all the way across Lake Thunderbird and back by themselves, it gives them a great feeling, of self-worth, and it just builds their confidence.
They also learn about team building.
You're not just an individual out here that comes out and does your boat and it's your thing. Everybody helps everybody, and the work isn't done till it's all done. And so when they beach their boats and we're ready to downrig the equipment, then everybody pitches in, and it takes 4 people to lift the boats out. And so it's just all about teamwork and working together and helping each other out on the water if you get in trouble and stuff. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for them to learn not only skills, but a new skill for sailing, but life skills on helping each other.
I really enjoy it. I like sailing a lot and hanging out with my friends here.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's exciting to be able to see some of the kids go from not knowing the name of a part of a sailboat to being out on a boat by themselves on the second day and doing a great job.
Different camps are offered, from beginners to more advanced and child and adult sailing classes as well. And there is a fee to attend the camp, but
no one is paid here, no one. So without our cadre of volunteers, and most of them are associated with the boathouse, so they're sailing members, clubs members. We also have people from the triathletes. They're part of they're partners out here. OKC triathletes, they do a great job of volunteering too. So without them, the program would not happen.
I like that we get to go on the water, the wind, when we rig and unrig the boats. It's really fun, and we get to sail, and then we get to kayak and canoe sometimes and swim. It's pretty fun when we do that.
The feedback, not only from the kids but the parents, has always been very positive, and in many instances kids return more than once to take the camp.
This has been an incredible camp. This is my son's 3rd year coming out here, and we drive in from Oklahoma City, and just the volunteers and the teaching staff is just phenomenal. Giving the kids confidence on the water and kind of just getting out there and going for it.
The instructors told me it is wonderful to see the kids adjust the sails to what the wind is doing. They let the wind take them, or they can work against the wind. They can go with the wind, but they're always changing the set of the sails, much like life.
So I kind of use that, it's the way it is in life. We're always adjusting our sails to what is going on in our life. And I think the sailing is a good example of that.
Check out the Thunderbird Sailing Club's website for information on all sorts of events and camps. It's thunderbirdsailingclub.org. They also have boating classes for adults.
And of course, there are a lot of beautiful places to head out sailing in Oklahoma.
And there are also a lot of great places to check out wonderful works of art. Quinn Tran takes us to the Chickasaw Cultural Center in Sulphur to check out one exhibit.
The Tayata exhibit is something that is very important to us to be able to share parts of her life.
Tayata is a Chickasaw woman who became one of the greatest Native American performers. Born in 1895 in Indian Territory, she blazed a trail as a Native storyteller, performing in front of royalty and world leaders.
Tayata was an outstanding person, certainly one who was before her time, if you will. She was a woman who was highly educated, decided to go to college, decided to travel, decided to share stories, providing those performances to not only entertain, but most important, to educate.
This exhibit at the Chickasaw Cultural Center showcases her life and career through photographs, her personal items, and props from a recently released movie about Tayata. Her family donated many of the items in the collection, including her beautiful regalia.
A lot of the items that you see have great beadwork on them, so it's something very special. Obviously she loved, and I think many were gifts to her from individuals.
How meaningful is it to have all of these items here in one space?
It's very meaningful for us to be able to share this collection and be able to really create this whole exhibit of such a special person.
While learning the life of Tayata, visitors also get to explore the Chickasaw Cultural Center. This is a place of natural beauty, full of Native culture and heritage.
I feel a connection with this entire spot. There's just a feeling that you get just being here, almost a spiritual feeling in this entire spot. And so I've learned something, and I think it was interesting that she lived to be almost 100 years old. And I just think it's a neat part of this entire cultural center.
Tayata's beauty, grace, and talent reflect her love for her Native culture. She's also an important figure in Oklahoma history, inducted into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, and also named as State Treasure.
I would like people to walk away from the Tayata exhibit feeling closer to her, feeling like they understand her and her history and her story, and all the good that she's done to share and educate people.
In Sulphur, Oklahoma, Quintran, Discover Oklahoma.
The Tayata exhibit is open until September 2nd at the Chickasaw Cultural Center in Sulphur. The center is at 867 Cooper Memorial Drive.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Think of all of your favorite things. They are here.
A shopper's paradise in northeastern Oklahoma. We'll do our best to fill up a bag.
It's kind of hidden. People that know about it really like it and come here often.
Plus, the secret spot for one of the best breakfasts you'll find in the Sooner State.
You get a really nice view of the Oklahoma River.
And a bird's eye view of the capital city. We're riding high a little bit later when Discover Oklahoma continues. The Oklahoma Department of Agritourism salutes N40 Berries in Stillwater, a great place to find fresh blackberries.
Set a course for excitement with your free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide. It's your all-in-one handbook for outdoor inspiration. Cabins, campsites, comfy lodges, breathtaking adventures, and so much more. Order yours at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. We're taking a bit of a pit stop at the Tourism Information Center in Oklahoma City. And you know, I have to admit, I found myself doing a little shopping here. There's just so many cool Okie themed items here.
Absolutely, but you're really going to enjoy this next story then. Julie Chin found a unique boutique in Owasso, so it's time to check out Rust and Ruffles.
Think of all of your favorite things. They are here.
Whether you're looking for a gift or some good stuff for yourself, Rust and Ruffles has gathered it all under one roof.
You want that super cute outfit? It's here. You want something for the kitchen? It's here. You can get something practical and something fun. So it really just has a ton of variety.
Trisha Allen opened the store about 5 years ago. This 3,000 square foot shopper's paradise is home to over 1,000 unique items.
I like to call it a vendor boutique or a boutique market because we have different vendors. We have around 20 vendors, and they all specialize in their specialty, like kids' clothes or women's clothes, jewelry, home decor, furniture, all kinds of good stuff.
Made in Oklahoma products are abundant here. Items like signs, shirts, and several jewelry lines. All of the vendors are also Oklahomans.
The majority of them are here in Owasso. We have one from Bartlesville and a couple in the Tulsa area.
When you buy from here, you're helping to buy from small business and support small business and not just a big corporation at all. And so it really helps the community, I think, and individuals.
Individuals like Megan Dodwell. Rust and Ruffles is home to her furniture design business.
Industrial farmhouse is what I would call it. So it's got a lot of the neutral tones, and I like to incorporate paper, wood, metal, recycled glass, just kind of real earthy.
Having a space like this has been key to Megan's success. Her line of Dodwell designs is one of the store's most popular.
When I started, I had a 4-foot by 4-foot booth, and I shoved as much furniture as I could in there. And then I was able to expand to a 7-foot booth, and it's just been wonderful, all of the support. And so we've been able to expand to 2 full spaces now.
The store is warm and welcoming. Plan on spending some time when you visit. There's lots to see and fall in love with here.
I love to get some of the home decor. I have bought some clothes. I love their clothes too.
I really love the kitchen stuff, just for hosting and hospitality, to have those little things that make my house look nice.
Rust and Ruffles also holds ladies' nights with giveaways and specials. You can find out information about those on their Facebook page. And they're also doing something special for our viewers. If you come in and mention you saw this story on Discover Oklahoma, they'll give you 10% off your entire purchase.
I really love they're constantly switching out everything that they have in here. So every time I come in, there's some new station, there's some new booth, there's some new product in a booth. So it's kind of like a new experience every time you come in.
Rust and Ruffles. Customers say it's more than a store, it's their happy place.
I would first of all say it's my favorite boutique, and that they have so much for anybody.
We're the little favorite hidden gem in Owasso.
In Owasso, I'm Julie Chin, Discovering Oklahoma.
Rust and Ruffles is located at 8528 North 129th East Avenue in Owasso. They're open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day of the week except Sunday.
And after all that shopping, we know what comes next.
Of course, it's lunch. It has to be. And Shelley Mills found a place not that far from here that is absolutely worth the drive. It's time to head to Café Antigua.
Here, I live just 2 blocks west of here. This has always been my favorite place to get breakfast in Oklahoma City.
A breakfast like no other, tucked along the west side of Classen, just north of Northwest 18th Street, is Café Antigua.
It's kind of hidden. People that know about it really like it and come here often.
This restaurant has been hiding here for 10 years now and has a very loyal following.
I like the fact that it's locally owned, locally operated. I think it's very much, it kind of represents what Classen is. Classen's a real eclectic place.
Open for breakfast and lunch, the menu is full of dishes that will satisfy your craving no matter the time of day.
Never really associated Latin food with breakfasts until coming here. And yeah, it's way better than most forms of breakfast.
A dish called machaca is one of the crowd favorites.
This is like a shredded beef with eggs, with beans.
A lunch favorite is the carne asada, meat marinated in chimichurri sauce, topped with an egg and served with refried black beans, white rice, salad, and a grilled jalapeno.
You've never had better food until you come here.
Here at Café Antigua, they have delicious, authentic Guatemalan food, but they also have incredible coffee and espressos.
We want to give Café Antigua not just that authentic Guatemalan, but also that Oklahoma feel.
The drinks are beautiful, handcrafted, and made with special blends of roasted coffee from Oklahoma and Guatemala. Ana Sofia Valdez's parents are not only the owners, but the head chefs. They started this restaurant after moving to Oklahoma City from Guatemala. They had big ideas and family recipes.
They cook the way they would cook for me or for someone in the family.
Customers have no complaints.
This place is great. The people that work here and own and operate this have become good friends.
Customers say they've seen the crowds grow in recent years and they hope more Oklahomans will give this place a try.
It looks like the word is starting to get out.
Shelley Mills, Discover Oklahoma.
You'll find Café Antigua at 1903 North Classen in Oklahoma City. They're open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. 6 days a week, closed on Sundays.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
We do a house tater where we fry a large order of fried potatoes and we cover it with refried beans, taco meat, queso, sour cream, pico de gallo, guacamole.
A baked potato that's over the top. We show you where to get it.
It was formerly located on the Santa Monica Pier in California.
And wait until you hear the story behind the famed Oklahoma City Ferris Wheel. We'll share it when Discover Oklahoma continues. Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Whether you love the day or enjoy the night, this is the land of color and light. Cities stretch out and buildings stand tall. Music and games entertain one and all. TravelOK.com has all this. Come see for yourself or you'll miss what you miss.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. We're taking a little break from the road inside the Tourism Information Center here in Oklahoma City. And if you're in or near Oklahoma City, you owe it to yourself to check out this next spot.
It's an old school Ferris wheel that lights up the night sky along the Oklahoma River, and right now Angela Buckaloo is going to tell us all about it.
In downtown Oklahoma City, you can take a trip back in time. On board a testament to a simpler time, one not so fast and furious. On board the Wheeler Ferris Wheel.
It stands 100 feet above the Oklahoma River. The Ferris wheel itself has 20 gondolas. There's not really anything like it in Oklahoma City, and so kind of gives you a chance to just like take a relaxing ride. The views are absolutely stunning. It's my favorite spot to see a sunset in Oklahoma City.
Looking out, you can see for miles, 360 degrees, or follow the meandering river. Look at downtown Oklahoma City or fix your gaze elsewhere. It's all so beautiful and oh so peaceful.
The views from the Ferris wheel, something you can't get anywhere else in Oklahoma. And the Ferris wheel stops periodically so you can get a good look. The gondolas seat 6 and they sway gently. It's not scary at all.
The Ferris wheel itself had an interesting beginning.
You can buy anything on eBay.
Apparently so, and lucky for us because that's how it came to be here.
It was formerly located on the Santa Monica Pier in California, and in 2008, Grant Humphreys purchased the Ferris wheel on eBay, which, you know, who knew that you could purchase a Ferris wheel on eBay?
You get a really nice view of the Oklahoma River and downtown Oklahoma, and also of the south side. It's just a nice atmosphere to be in.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I even saw Devon Tower.
But if heights aren't your thing, there are other things to do down here. There are the hammocks.
So we've got 12 hammocks that line the bank of the Oklahoma River, and it's a great place to read a book in the afternoon.
There's bocce ball. Or you can sit on top of Oklahoma City. The sign, that is.
We like to say that Humead's OKC letters, which you can see behind me here, have become the most selfied spot in Oklahoma.
Also, if you're in need of a place to rent for an event, there's a pavilion on site. Bring your own food or buy from the food truck. There are other snacks and drinks available too. All in all, the Wheeler Ferris Wheel really has it all for a family wanting to slow down and just enjoy each other.
It's a nice ride, and after you're done, you can sit and eat or just bring your picnic blanket and find a nice spot and just kind of relax.
And when planning your visit, make sure you stay late enough for this, something the Ferris wheel didn't have in Santa Monica, a little Oklahoma bling.
As part of its refurbishment, we added a whole brand new LED light system. And so really you can see those lights from just about anywhere.
The Wheeler Ferris Wheel, it doesn't disappoint. In Oklahoma City, Angela Buckaloo, Discover Oklahoma.
The Wheeler Ferris Wheel is open till 9 p.m. on weeknights and 10 p.m. on the weekends. They do close during the colder winter months.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
We call those the super tacos, and they've got shredded beef, refried beans, queso, pico de gallo, sour cream, guacamole, and like I said, you'll need a fork with those because they'll drip.
The tacos and the taters worth the drive. The can't-miss road trip when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Create your ultimate Oklahoma bucket list with this year's free Oklahoma travel guide. Discover captivating culture, heart-pounding adventure, ultimate relaxation. This bucket list can't be missed. Order yours free today at travelok.com.
We've sure enjoyed our break from the road here at the Tourism Information Center in Oklahoma City.
We have, but it's time to hit the highway, and in our last story, it's a little bit of a drive from Oklahoma City.
But you know, it is so worth it. Come with me now to Tacos and Taters in Frederick.
Peanut butter and jelly, macaroni and cheese, cake and ice cream, iconic duos when it comes to tasty treats. Now, tacos and taters may not sound like they go together, but they've combined them in Frederick, and let me tell you, it works.
Well, I grew up here, and then I came back here about 5-6 years ago, and I needed something to do. We opened in October of 2013.
Tacos and Taters brings flavors from Mexico that are unique to our neck of the woods.
I think around here the tacos are just kind of unique, and it's kind of hard to get tacos the way we make them around here. Most people around here think that, think of a taco and they think, taco meat, ground beef, lettuce, tomato, cheese. And there's so many other ways to make tacos with cabbage and pork and shredded beef and steak. And, you can add anything to them.
As far as the tacos go, there are several types you can try.
Well, we have some tacos made with shredded beef and our shredded pork. We cook both of those in Anaheim chilies, onions, and cilantro. And then we dress those tacos with, some cabbage or lettuce and guacamole, sour cream, cheese. We've got the grilled steak or grilled chicken tacos, and they come with like cilantro, onion, guacamole. It's kind of a traditional street taco from Mexico. We have like a regular American taco. We've got some messy tacos that are kind of messy, but the flavors work together so well. We call those the super tacos. And they've got shredded beef, refried beans, queso, pico de gallo, sour cream, guacamole. And like I said, you'll need a fork with those because they'll drip.
If you like things a little on the spicy side, then try the Jalisco. The meat is cooked in habanero pepper, so you can bet it has a kick to it.
The California steak burrito, when I was out west, everybody knew what a California burrito was.
What is a California burrito?
It was ground beef, French fries, and cheese and sour cream. But we do ours. It's my most popular burrito. We call it California steak, and it's with fajita meat, with queso and French fries and sour cream and cheese.
Now for the taters, the folks at Tacos and Taters have put their own spin on those as well.
We do a house tater where we fry a large order of fried potatoes, and we cover it with refried beans, taco meat, queso, sour cream, pico de gallo, guacamole. It's a meal. I found out that the potatoes don't sell a lot during the summertime, so we do keep baked potatoes, and they can dress them any way they want, like the tacos or just with butter, sour cream, cheese.
The food here is so unique and delicious, it has people coming back over and over again.
We probably come once a week, at least 3 or 4 times a week. It's quick, the food is fresh, it's good. They know exactly what I want when I walk in the door. I'm a creature of habit. I eat the same thing every day, but it's all good. I have eat different things, but that's my favorite, is my special burrito. House tacos, everybody, they're good. It's pork, and then it's got it's a fried corn tortilla, and they put this cabbage on there and this creamy stuff on there. It's so good.
Make the drive to Frederick for unique, delicious flavors at Tacos and Taters.
It's just all the flavors and the smells, it's just, when you eat that kind of food, to me, it's very satisfying.
And no matter where your next road trip takes you, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A big thank you to the fine folks here at the Tourism Information Center for hosting us this week. A reminder, if you stop off at this location in Oklahoma City, you'll find a Pike Pass office. It's also a great place to pick up some unique Oklahoma gifts. Find a list of all the tourism information centers in Oklahoma at travelok.com.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, ice cream like you have never seen. We'll show you what makes this sweet treat so special.
And we're riding the rapids in Oklahoma City. It's all coming up next Saturday night right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.